What do you mean when you say it's a responsive government?
Yes, sir. Sir, responsive government, we mean that the government is always accountable to the public which has selected it. Means it respects the people's mandate, and government for the people, by the people, and from the people is responsible. Yes, sir. Sir, a responsive government, suppose I would like to give a small example, sir. Suppose RTI.
Example not required.
Yes, sir. The government that is answerable to the public. Sir, government is a mechanism to govern the people in any state, selected by the people. Comprising of its different organs, namely the executive, the judiciary, the legislative. And the people are the paramount in any government, such as in a democracy.
Do you feel proud as an Indian?
Yes, sir, definitely I am a proud Indian.
What is the latest pride for all of us in India?
Sir, I would like to comment on Chandrayaan 3 as the greatest pride for all Indians as of now.
It is continuing. We are not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are hoping for it will be successful.
One more thing, very latest.
Very latest, sir. I would like to agree on our foreign relations, the improve in foreign relations, and the rising economy of our country. Infrastructure, sir. Gati Shakti project is there.
New parliament.
New parliament will be, yes, sir. Central Vista project. International field.
International Court of Justice.
I see, right.
ये 190 countries में 180 vote पाइले.
Yes, sir.
From Britain रो जना lawyer को हराये. Who is he? Indian lawyer, Indian justice, sorry. Became the justice among the 15.
Yes, sir. That is, I think, Dalbir Singh Bhandari. Yes, sir.
Because of our relation.
Yes, sir.
180 countries voted for him.
Right, right.
After 1 years, Britain
Defeated, got defeated.
It's not a small thing.
Yes, sir.
Celebrate it.
Yes. Our increasing.
Something about the new parliament building. What it is called? Something Vista.
Central Vista project, sir.
Central Vista project.
Sir, earlier parliament building was nearly 100 years old.
Something about the new one.
Sir, new parliament building is designed keeping in eye the increasing capacity to accommodate the increasing capacity of MPs. Up to 800 MPs it can accommodate, and it has increased and augmented its potential for the future generations to come as well, because it's a stature that can attenuate our image in foreign relations as well, because foreign delegates also come to India to witness its prolific achievements, and parliament building is one among them.
How much?
Features, sir, specific features if I can tell, then parliament building means it.
What you will tell? It is already existing.
Yes, yes. Sir, any other feature? I think I need to look into it. Any specific feature?
The design, the connecting path. What it is called?
Kartavya Path, sir.
Kartavya Path.
Yes, sir. Renaming of the path, Kartavya Path from Rajpath, Kingsway it was earlier. So it gives our indigenous pride to show to the world.
Who was the architect behind?
Sir,
who got the consultancy to do it?
Sir, now or the older parliament building?
No.
Present one. L&T was the chief contractor of the new parliament building.
L&T or Tata?
L&T, sir. As much as I know, most of the parts have been executed by L&T contractors.
Most of them, only the after the
I mean, subcontractors were there, but the major contract was L&T. I'll confirm, sir. If I'll check the main contractor, Tata or L&T, Tata Projects or L&T, I'll check it, sir.
You have passed mechanical engineering?
Civil engineering, sir.
Civil?
Civil engineering from NIT Rourkela.
Civil?
Yes, sir.
With highway construction or
yes,
like that?
Yes, sir. Sir, my MTech thesis was also on sustainable highway construction using steel slag from steel plants. That's a waste product. So sustainably I had used it in the pavement subbase. to replace the conventional granite aggregates. So
What
I
is the
my
role of NIT Rourkela in that?
sir, role sir, it plays many significant roles, but the most instrumental role that it plays in the pavement subbase beyond below the bituminous layer is it enhances the load bearing capacity of the soil, and it provides good drainage as well, because without drainage it's not possible to maintain the highway in long run. So
And you have been surveying already as engineer.
yes sir, in
In that-
KC
in that
International
field.
Limited sir.
And what made you to opt for OS?
Sir, before I would like to answer this question, sir, to opt for the administrative services, transitioning from civil engineering, it has a lot to do with my in the surrounding in which I was born and brought up. Basically, I belong to a family of civil servants, and so I was inclined towards civil servants since the beginning. But as an inquisitive child, I opted for engineering to look into the field in which how engineers operate and how engineering works in the world. So I joined a MNC as well of RPG group, and I
Do you
served
think
across.
your knowledge on civil engineering can be useful in the field of Odisha administration?
Yes, sir. Sir, definitely. I think infrastructure is the future, and the need of the hour are technocrats who can better manage money, material, and man. So I have seen all these in my work field as well. So I can think as an administrator, I
Will be
can
posted
augment
as
it.
video.
Yes, sir.
If you get through with all God's blessing, OS1,
Yes, sir.
will be posted as video.
Block development.
That
officer.
is every chance. And in which sector of block development your knowledge will be more utilized?
Sir, I think my first preference would be rural development, because a true Indian lives in its villages, and the rural infrastructure is lagging behind as compared to the urban one. In policies of government, rural bias
What is
is
the
there.
basic difference between Gram Sadak Yojana and National Highway?
Sir, Gram Sadak Yojana is intended to provide last mile connectivity to connect the the least remote villages, most remote villages, to the main all-weather roads. And the highway development projects like Golden Quadrilateral and all are intended to connect the major cities.
Structural difference.
Sir, structural difference are many, because highways are intended for load carrying capacity up to millions of many tons because of the transportation of heavier vehicles. But Gram Sadak Yojana is not meant for heavier vehicles. Its only purpose is to connect the smaller vehicles which can provide all weather connectivity
What
to
is the
road.
raw material used for that?
Sir, now government is transitioning towards rigid pavement, because they are all weather and they do not get regular maintenance like the bituminous
Why
pavements.
in rural area concrete roads are being made?
Sir, because
instead of
concrete roads need lower maintenance in rainy season as well, and previous crisis situation have propelled government to invest in rigid pavement, then transitioning from flexible bituminous pavements.
You know, in capital city, the roads are being transformed to certain use of certain other type of bricks.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Fly ash bricks. They are using fly ash in flexible rigid pavement construction as well.
And also using paper tiles.
Yes, sir. Tiles they are using.
What are the basic purpose of using paper tiles?
Sir, paver tiles provide drainage, and they are durable as well. Durability, aestheticity, and drainage, three purposes they serve mainly. And they prevent plant growth as well beyond the roads.
Your hobby is innovation using tech, and you have also got some prizes.
Yes,
in
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
What kind of innovation you have made?
Sir, I was the president of Society of Automobile Engineers in NIT Rourkela, and I visited many places in India representing my college
What
to
is your
demonstrate.
innovation?
Yes, sir. Sir, we prepared Formula student cars, beginning from design and preparing it from the scratch, and competing with the students of other IITs, NITs, and bigger universities of India to show our innovation, how we can make vehicles more fuel efficient.
How can that knowledge be utilized as an administration?
Sir, in administration, I think innovation is the real need of the hour, because our conventional.
How can you make it as a video?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think I can, at the grassroots level, I can impact this technology to students in many ITIs, which are the grassroots level of innovation. That is lacking our proper industry academia linkage. So I think innovation I can convey to people.
Let us not use the word I think. You say that this will be my plan. You will be posted as video, okay? Video Malkangiri.
Okay, sir.
How can this knowledge you will promote and utilize in administration
Sir.
as video?
Yes, sir. Sir, innovation, I think innovation is a matter of zeal and convenience. It does not require a huge amount of money or anything. I can also innovate the irrigation projects. Anything that comes under my purview, I can try my best to improvise those.
से प्रकार आंसर दबनी तुम कंक्रीट गोटे एग्जांपल देख तुम वीडियो हो गला
Okay.
4 वर्षटे रहियो फॉर एग्जांपल तुमरो इनोवेशन विथ टेक्नोलॉजी
Yes, sir.
ओके एटा को नै करी मो डेवलपमेंट वर्क केमति लगेबी
Okay.
गोटे एग्जांपल प्रिपेयर है
Yes.
एज वीडियो एज तहसीलदार तुमर प्राइमरी पोस्टिंग गुड़ा से तुम
Yes.
रोल ऑफ वीडियो रो काम कोन तहसीलदार रो काम कोन इवन इमरजेंसी ऑफिसर हिसाब रे पोस्टिंग हे परिबो से तीनटा मेन फील्ड रे टेक्नोलॉजी निहाती दरकार हो
Yes, sir.
इनोवेटिव टेक्नोलॉजी कौन एमती कर टेक्नोलॉजी अच्छी तुम्हें कौन इनोवेटिव टेक्नोलॉजी यूज कर से तार जिन काम ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ अकाउंटेंसी बढ़ टाइम ड्यूरेशन कर 5T रे
Right, sir.
प्रोफिशिएंसी बढ़
Okay.
एटा कर प्रिपेयर हेतु
Examples, with examples. sir.
This is another thing I would like to touch a little on sociology as optional. Sir, geography upre pacharibe.
Okay, sir.
Is there any social aspect related linked to highway construction?
Definitely, sir. Because in a country like India, where poverty is there still, land acquisition is the major problem that involves social impact. Because presently social impact assessment of highways is also going on. How the society nearby is getting affected.
Which institution of our state is concerned with social impact assessment of national highways?
Which institute, sir? Exact institute I am not sure, but I will look into it.
That is NCDS, Navakrishna Chaudhary Center for Development Studies,
NCDS.
assigned by the government. Okay.
Government of
So
Odisha.
why it is mandatory that before construction of national highway or expansion of national highway, social impact assessment is mandatory?
Because, sir, the people living in the proximity of the highways will be the largely affected by the highway construction. They may lose their livelihoods, they may lose their land, they may lose their income source, they may not get proper rehabilitation and compensation. So assessment is the first and foremost duty of the government if it wants to the
How
highway
does
to be
it help?
successful. Other than that, sir,
How does it help?
sir, it generates employment for them, because highways are the lifelines of our Indian economy. So it generates immense employment. It provides opportunities.
How can you be engaged in that aspect, being an OAS officer?
Yes, sir. Sir, the prime duty of as an administrator is to win the trust of the people.
In which post
Yes, sir.
you will be involved?
Sir, in land acquisition, Tahsildars are involved, BDOs are also involved, PDDRDs are involved. So depending on the hierarchy and the work, they will be assigned their duty to deal with people.
At
And
district level, which officer is concerned with this directly?
land acquisition officer who was there earlier, I know. But
Not earlier, even today.
even today, they are working. Land acquisition officer
Okay,
is
when
there.
you become a senior officer, you will be posted as district level land,
Land acquisition
acquisition officer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, sociological change, better we say cultural change occurring in India in different ways.
Yes, sir.
Can you mention one or two?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think Indian people have
I think कहबनी.
Okay, sir.
Don't use this word.
Exactly कहदबा एटा.
Sure, sir. Sir, in India, people are more inclined towards cosmopolitanism nowadays, because they are,
What are the processes going on for cultural changes in India?
sir, diffusion is going on, cultural assimilation is going on, because people are accepting other cultures
Any
and
type of concept used by sociologists or anthropologists
Yes, sir.
relating to that?
yes, sir, Sanskritization, Westernization, Brahminization, M.M. Srinivasan and used.
ହେଲା
Okay, these words I will use, sir.
ଏଗୁଡ଼ା କହିଲେ obviously ସେ ପଚାରିବେ
Yes, sir.
ପଚାରିଲେ କ'ଣ ପଚାରିବେ ଅଥର କିଏ
Yes, sir.
ଏଣ୍ଡ କ'ଣ
Their work,
କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଟା ମାନ କରିବ
Sanskritization, Westernization,
ଡିଫ୍ୟୁଜନ
and
ଫିଫ୍ୟୁଜନ
Brahminization.
ଜେନେରାଲାଇଜ କରି କହିବନି
Specific
ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାରାଇଜ
key terms.
କରିଦେଲେ ତମ ଏରିଆକୁ ଆସିଯିବେ
Sure, sir.
5-6ଟା କନସେପ୍ଟ ଅଛି ସଂସ୍କ୍ରିଟେସନ ୱେଷ୍ଟର୍ନାଇଜେସନ
Brahminization,
ଅର୍ବାନାଇଜେସନ ଇଭେନ୍ ଡେମୋକ୍ରାଟାଇଜେସନ
Yes,
ହେଲା ସେକୁଲାରାଇଜେସନ
yes, sir.
ଏସବୁ ଟର୍ମ ଗୁଡ଼ା ଆସିବ ତା ସେ ଟର୍ମ 8-10ଟା ଖଣ୍ଡେ ପଢ଼ିଦେବ
Right, sir.
ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରିଆଲାଇଜେସନ ଅର୍ବାନାଇଜେସନ ଏତିକି ପଢ଼ିଦେଲା ପରେ ତୁମେ ସେତେ 2-3ଟା କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପାଇଯିବ
Okay, sir.
এই ଟାଇପ୍ର ଟାଣିବ ତୁମର ପ୍ରଫେସନ୍ ଏରିଆକୁ କହିଦେଲି ଅଲରେଡ଼ି ଯେମିତି ପଚାରିବେ
Yes, sir.
କାହିଁ ଟାଣିବେ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଆକ୍ୱିଜିସନ୍ ଅଫିସର ଯାଏ ନେଇଯିବ
Right, sir.
ହେଲା ଇଏ ଗୋଟେ ଏରିଆ ସାର୍ ଜିଓଗ୍ରାଫି ଏରିଆ ପଚାରିବେ obviously current affairs.
हाँ current events.
Prateek,
Yes sir.
this is the first time you are appearing
No sir, this is my second OPSC attempt and second interview.
for the Odisha.
Odisha Civil Service. Yes sir. So last time I missed the unreserved cutoff by 5 months. Because yes sir, this is second interview. Yes sir.
Have you never applied for the UPSC?
Yes sir, I have applied and once I have qualified prelims. This time also in GS I am scoring above 100, but in CSAT I am faltering by one
This year
question.
you are getting prelim or not?
UPSC
No,
prelims
result
this year I faltered in CSAT. Yeah, I faltered in CSAT. One question. The case is yes sir. GS mark was 102. GS mark was good. Yes sir. CSAT paper was this time bit anomalous, so they are going in Delhi High Court. So, yes sir.
Sorry, Alada.
Are the geography and sociology?
Yes sir.
I will start from the sociology first.
Yes sir.
My first question is, what is the objective of land reforms in India?
So the major objective of land reforms in India is equitable distribution of land, because prior to the land distribution system, land was cornered by few big landlords and zamindars who were the main reason for inequitable distribution of resources, especially the land resources in India. And basically India is an agricultural economy, so land reforms are the first and foremost.
System.
Yes sir. Rayatwari system.
Speak in very few.
Yes sir. Rayatwari system was introduced towards 1820s by the British government.
What is the concept of the
Sir, the British government directly dealt the land revenue with the ryots. The ryots are the peasants, to surpass the zamindars and directly link with the ryots without any intermediary.
Have you heard the name of Sir Thomas Munro?
Yes sir, Thomas Munro, I know sir.
So what is his contribution towards this?
Sir, he is credited as the founder of Rayatwari system, and he introduced it around 1820s. It got popularized.
What are three-tier system on that class?
Yes sir. Sir, three-tier system was introduced and it came to the limelight after the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act.
I am speaking what are they?
Yes sir. The government at three levels: the village level, the village panchayat; the block level, the panchayat samiti; and the district level, Jilla Parishad.
Panchayat Samiti and Jilla Parishad.
Jilla Parishad, district level, right.
Have you any idea about the sericulture and silviculture?
Yes sir. Sir, sericulture deals with the cultivation of silkworm, and silviculture I think deals with the cultivation of fruits or something, sir.
Please go.
Okay sir.
So there is only the lake in the western part of India which is created by the volcanic eruption. What is that lake?
Volcanic eruption.
Due to the volcanic eruption, the lake is formed.
Western India. Sir, I need to look into it, sir.
Maharashtra region.
Lonar Lake. Lonar, sir, crater lake, I think.
Crater, what do you mean with crater?
Yes, sir. I know, sir.
Tell me what is crater.
Sir, crater was created due to volcanic eruption.
Crater, where is in the structure volcanism, where is the crater?
Yes, sir. In its cone, means upper part of the cone, crater is formed.
Upper part of the?
Upper part of the mouth of the volcano.
Crater will be enlarged. Crater will be enlarged.
Then it will be sealed volcano, converted into gradually.
If crater will be enlarged, that will be caldera.
Caldera cone, yes.
Sealed is something different.
At the later stage,
So
after
what is
residue.
laccolith and what is lopolith?
Sir, laccolith, lopolith are the different landforms
What is
created.
the difference between them?
Sir, laccolith are horizontal and lopolith are vertical
Totally you are wrong.
landforms.
What is phacolith? You don't give any wrong answer.
Yes,
If you are clear, you are just in which you are telling, so suppose you have read very thoroughly. No, you have not gone through thoroughly.
I will
Go
go.
to the volcanic structure.
Yes, sir.
What is the
Abyssal plain, everything.
Laccolith, lopolith,
Batholith,
this is
those
lower
are-
part.
Hmm.
That is, what is the set? Lopolith.
The means inverted
Convex or concave? Concave.
concave shape. Reverse
The
is
opposite side
convex.
is
Convex,
laccolith.
laccolith.
Phacolith, ovale. Ovale.
Continuous and wavy.
So we are feeling like this. So, have you heard the name transhuman?
Transhuman. Yes, sir, I have heard, but I am unable to recollect what its significance
The
is.
English is
Transhumans. Okay, sir, I know, sir. Sir, the pastoralists move up and down the slopes of the hills depending on the availability of pastures. That is called transhumans.
So what is the plate tectonics related to the earthquake?
Sir, plate tectonics is the study of the movement of different plate boundaries and interaction between different plate boundaries. Suppose convergence, divergence.
What are the different type of plates?
Sir, there are major plates, minor plates.
What are the major plates?
Sir, major plates are the
What are
Eurasian.
the number?
7, sir.
What are they?
Eurasian plate, African plate, North American plate, South American plate, Australian plate. These are, sir.
They are totally wrong. Is it Australian plate or Indo-Australian plate?
Indo-Australian
Why
plate.
are plates?
Eurasian
Another
plate.
plate you are leaving, that is the only oceanic plate, Pacific
Pacific plate.
Antarctic plate.
Hmm.
Correct? So, thing is that whenever you are giving your answer, first think for 1 minute.
Okay.
Then after give the answer.
Okay, sir.
ମାନେ ଏମିତି ପ୍ରବ୍ଲେମ୍ ଯେ ତମେ କହିଯାଉଛ କି ତାକୁ ବହୁତ ଭୁଲ କହିଯାଉଛି ବୁଝିହେଉଛି?
Yes, sir.
So what is the multi-nucleic theory for any town planning concept?
Multi-nucleic theory, sir, it's an extension of the node and I mean it's like hub and spoke model, but different hubs are there. Hub and spoke model, it's an extension of hub and spoke model, but there are multiple hubs depending on the nucleus, the thing which we call nucleus.
Can you give me any example?
Means any example of real city,
Which city?
means any real city implementing this, sir. Any city,
In India.
Chandigarh must be the city of
Bhubaneswar is multi-nucleic theory.
yes, sir. Chandigarh and Bhubaneswar
Who is the
are planned.
planner of the Bhubaneswar?
Sir, Lee Corbusier, I think.
Who told you?
I think
The thing is that when you are giving wrong answer, you are speaking very fluent. La Corbusier is the teacher of Otto Kuchenberger.
Yes.
Otto Kuchenberger is the planner of Bhubaneswar.
Okay, he is his master,
And,
right?
La Corbusier is the planner of
Chandigarh,
Chandigarh.
right, sir. Okay,
It
sir.
was planned for how many people during the 1947-48?
Not sure, sir.
40,000.
Okay, 40,000.
Anyway, last questions.
Yes, sir.
Now, you see in Himachal Pradesh, more than 100 or 200 people are killed due
Died.
to the heavy flood.
Yes, sir.
Which river? Who river flood aschi?
Sir, now Yamuna is flooding.
Himachal Pradesh ର କୋଉ river flood aschi?
Himachal Pradesh in that is Bhagirathi is flooding. Many rivers are flooding.
କୋଉ flood aschi କୋଉ river Bhagirathi ର flood aschi? Bees.
Yes, okay. Himachal
ଆଉ
Pradesh.
this situation କାଇଁ worst ହେଇଛି?
In Delhi, the situation means worst because of 3 factors, sir. Because the excessive outpour due to interaction of the monsoon winds and the western disturbances. Second,
Coastal disturbances.
yes, sir.
Coastal disturbances occurred in the southwest monsoon year.
No, sir, it does not occur, but this time due to some effects in the Mediterranean Sea, it has occurred. So due to that interaction, IMD is saying that the excessive
Yes.
downpour is there.
Himachal Pradesh gets rainfall.
Yes, sir.
Wrong concept paper.
Maybe, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
are not going through correctly.
Maybe, sir.
So many ଏମିତି ତମର ଏଥିରେ କୋଉଥିରେ YouTube ରେ ବହୁତ ଭୁଲ
Right, sir.
ସବୁ ଆସୁଛି।
Yes, sir.
So Himachal Pradesh gets rainfall due to which monsoon?
The normal monsoon rain which we received
Tell
during
me
July.
which
Southwest monsoon, sir.
Southwest monsoon again divided into two parts.
Two parts.
Bay of Bengal monsoon,
Arabian Sea branch,
They
yes.
are meeting at each other at Himachal Pradesh.
Right, sir.
Why Mysore gets maximum rainfall during the rainy season? It is the highest in the world. What
Yes,
is the
sir.
reason?
Sir, the Bay of Bengal branch diverts towards the plateau
What
of.
is the reason? Tell me a single word. That is enough for this.
Sir.